optical instruments, the eye. The human eye is an organ that reacts with light and allows light perception, color vision, and depth perception. The eye is made up of a number of parts, including the iris, pupil, cornea, and retina. The human eye is made up of 3 layers. Outermost layer is composed of the cornea and the sclera. The cornea is a thin membrane that has an index of refraction of approximately 1.38. Middle layer is composed of the choroid, ciliary body, and iris. Innermost layer contains the retina. The cornea provides 2/3 of the power to the eye. The lens provides the remaining power. Light enters the eye through the cornea and then it passes through an opening known as the pupil. The size of the pupil opening can be adjusted by the dilation of the iris. Light that passes through the pupil opening will enter the crystalline lens. The lens is attached to the ciliary muscles. These muscles relax and contract in order to change the shape of the lens. When the muscle is relaxed, the focal length is about 2.5 cm and objects at infinity are in sharp focus on the retina. When the object is brought closer to the eye, in order to maintain the same image lens distance, the focal length of the eye lens becomes shorter by the action of the ciliary muscles. This property of the eye is called accommodation. The inner surface of the eye is known as the retina. The retina contains the rods and cones that serve the task of detecting the intensity and the frequency of the incoming light. These rods and cones transmit electrical signals via the optic nerve to the brain. Network of nerve cells is bundled together to form the optic nerve on the very back of the eyeball. The closest point at which an object can be brought into focus on the retina is called the least distance of distinct vision or the near point. The standard value for normal vision is taken as 25 cm. The range of accommodation and therefore the near point varies with age. In a child 10 years of age, the near point is as close as 7 cm with a range of accommodation of 14D. As you age, the ability to accommodate decreases, the near point increases, moving further away from your eye. Defects of vision. Our eyes may develop some defects due to various reasons. For example, if a person sees near objects clearly, while distant objects appear blurred. In such a defective eye, the image of a distant object is formed in front of the retina and not at the retina itself. This type of defect is called nearsightedness or myopia. This defect may arise due to either excessive curvature of the cornea or elongation of the eyeball. This defect can be corrected by using a concave diverging lens. A concave lens of appropriate power or focal length is able to bring the image of the object back on the retina itself. If the eye lens focuses the incoming light at a point behind the retina, a convergent lens is needed to compensate for the defect in vision. This defect is called far-sightedness or hypermetropia. the focal length of the eye lens is too great, or the eyeball becomes too short so that light rays from the nearby object cannot be brought to focus on the retina to give a distinct image. Astigmatism. This defect of vision occurs when the cornea is not spherical in shape. A person having this defect cannot simultaneously focus on both horizontal and vertical lines. This defect can be corrected by using eyeglasses with cylindrical lenses oriented to compensate for the irregularities in the cornea. If an elderly person tries to read a book at about 25 cm from the eye, the image appears blurred. This condition, defect of the eye, is called presbyopia. It is corrected by using a converging lens for reading.